Let's talk about something most people don't realize when they enter experiential marketing. Believe it or not all brand ambassadors are treated the same. And it's not random, it's not luck, and it's not just about experience. There are three main types of brand ambassadors in this industry. And the type you operate as directly impacts how much you get paid, how often you're booked, and how long you last. This video is not about judgment. Let's be very clear. It's about awareness. Because once you see where you are, you can then decide where you want to go. Okay, type one, the filler. Fillers are the people who agencies book to fill gaps. They're usually available, they usually respond quickly, and they're willing to work. But they're easily replaceable. Fillers often take whatever is offered, accept lower rates, don't ask many questions, and say yes even when it doesn't make sense. They stay busy, but stuck. They work a lot, but don't move up. And it's not because they're bad at the job, it's because they're positioned as interchangeable. They're a filler. When agencies think of fillers, they think, who can cover this shift? Not who should lead this. That difference matters. Here's why fillers stay stuck. They usually operate from fear of losing work, fear of being forgotten, fear of saying no. So they overextend. They don't pause, they don't evaluate, they don't protect their energy. And over time, they burn out or get frustrated. The pay stays the same, the events feel repetitive, and the excitement wears off. Okay, type two, the reliable brand ambassador. This is where a lot of people land and stay. Reliables show up on time, they communicate clearly, they do what they say they're going to do, and they get rebooked consistently. Agencies trust them. They're not scrambling for work, they're not consistently chasing, but there's still a ceiling. Reliables often get steady work, get modest rate increases, and stay in similar roles. They are valued, but not always elevated. Reliables are seen as safe. They're not yet seen as strategic. Here's why reliables hit a plateau. Sometimes they confuse consistency with growth. They think, if I keep doing a good job, things will naturally improve. And sometimes they do, slowly, but without intention, reliable can turn into comfortable. And comfort can quietly stall growth. Okay, here's type three, the asset. Assets are not just workers or staff, they are contributors. Assets understand the bigger picture, think about outcomes, communicate proactively, and choose events intentionally. They don't just show up, they add value, and agencies don't think of assets as fillers. They think, who can handle this? Who can represent this brand well? Who can be trusted with more? And assets get paid more because they reduce risk. They make the agency's job easier. Okay, now, what actually makes someone an asset? Assets usually don't accept everything. They ask thoughtful questions. They protect their energy. They understand alignment and they communicate clearly. They don't rush. They don't panic book. they choose. That choice signals confidence. And confidence changes how people value you and how people perceive you. Moving between these types, this is very, very, very important. Listen up. So these types are not permanent. You don't get labeled and stuck. You move types based on your decisions, your boundaries, your communication, and your identity. Many people start as fillers. Some become reliable, and a smaller group become assets. The shift happens when you stop reacting and start choosing. Here's why assets get paid more. It's because they're trusted, they're consistent, they're intentional, and they represent brands well. Pay follows perception, and perception follows behavior. It's not about doing more, it's about moving differently. Being busy doesn't equal being valued. Being reliable is good, but being intentional is a lot better. If you want higher pay, better events, and long-term success in experiential marketing, becoming an asset is the goal. And that shift starts with awareness. If this video helped you see where you're at and where you want to go, subscribe for the next one. And if you want structure beyond videos, the links are in the description. We move intentionally. That's how value compounds. There's always more.